Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've had a beautiful, amazing day so far. Why the f does Rolex feel so damn elite? It's not about the watch, its design, its quality. Look, Rolex doubled down on characterization. They literally coated their brand with traits like success, prestige, and exclusivity, and now they're swimming in their damn money. Let's look at how they do it and how you can implement it for your very brand. The first thing you need to know is Rolex. They don't even sell damn watches. Do you think the people who spend hundreds of thousands for a simple wrist piece buy it because it's a watch? Hell no. Rolex sells who you become after you put one on. Rolex owners feel like by putting a Rolex on, the Rolex does the talking or the bragging of, hey, look at me, I'm a successful elite VIP person. They feel like the watch does that talking for them. I'm sure you know that when you walk into a Rolex store, you almost never get what you want, right? Rolex produces over 1 million watches a year. They implement the low stock and scarcity tricks, and it works for them because, let me tell you this, they build the desire first. Because look, people don't give two shits about what they can't get. People care about what others have that they want but they cannot get. Okay, Omar, how does Rolex even do whatever this characterization stuff is? First of all, they use very correct, very accurate imagery. All of their ads, their social media images, everything, they show Rolexes on the wrists of people who their prospect desires to be. Wealthy CEOs, celebrities, famous athletes, etc., etc. Two, not only does it use correct imagery, Rolex has been very consistent with this brand image for decades. That's why it is so strong and so damn powerful. And third, after tying their product to the identity their customer wants to become, then they pull their product back. After the customer wants a Rolex, then they're like, you're gonna have to wait. You have to wait for a while. And that is what makes people crazy, because now they want it. Now they want a Rolex, but now they cannot have it. And that is why Rolex charges so much. Okay, but how can I implement this for my very brand? Well, here's the very wonderful, blissful thing about this. You don't need Rolex's crazy, enormous ad spend with their global reach or brand size. All you need, one, you need to know your audience's secret dreams. That's very important. What traits do they want other people to know them as? Do they want other people to know them as confident, innovative, luxurious, attractive? What is it? Once you know that, pinpoint 1 or 2 traits down. And then once you have them, don't yell them, okay? Show them, calm down, and just show visuals, show images, show stories, show partnerships that exactly visualize the traits you want your product to be associated with. Then, this is very, very important. This is step 3. Stay very, very consistent. Once you pick these traits, once you pick an image you want your brand to be associated with, stick to that solely for at least 6 months. And by solely, I mean your ads, your website, your social media images, your stories, the fonts you use, they should all be very synchronized. Even one single slip up is going to cause crazy breakages in your brand. And then step 4, this is what you've been waiting for. Then you add a little bit of scarcity. You can offer exclusive editions, you can add waiting lists, you can even just slap on simple low stock claims, but now it will work because look, scarcity is not something that adds demand, it's something that multiplies demand. So if your demand is 1, multiplying it by 10 will only take to 10. But if your demand in the first place is 15, then adding that 10x multiplier from scarcity will take it to 150. So that being said, let me give you your next step. Now, characterization. To put it in a nutshell, it's letting your customer outwardly express who they want everyone to know them as through your product. I'll put it very simply for you. There's no easy way to find all the characteristics, find the right visualization methods, and just building this whole sequence to build this level of magnetism. Look, it takes a lot of creativity. You will have to put a lot of brain power into this. There is an easy path, not an easy route that you can completely walk on, but there's an easy way to speed the journey of building this up, which I use, that you can too. ChatGPT. Now, I know, oh, he's lazy. No, listen, we will use it correctly. We won't just, deathly rely on it like some sort of feeble infant. No, we'll use it like a assistant. Alright? We use it to give us the information and the blueprints we need. Then we sharpen those with our creative human mind. For a brand I spoke with, I needed to build them a value-based customer journey, which we will talk about some other time. Look, I needed to build a sequence. So what I did, I used ChatGPT not to build the damn sequence itself. I used ChatGPT to help me find their target audience, the pain points of that target audience, and this brand's unique selling point. I used ChatGPT to give me that information, and once I had the resources, then I built something myself, which I might show you when we talk about the value-based sequence. Alright? One thing I will tell you is after having those resources, that is when you need the creative work. And like I said, there's no easy way around it, but there is something I use that helps me a lot, which I'm going to tell you. Listen to music or scroll through social media consciously looking for ideas. Okay, just look at anything and try to make something of it. That being said, to give you a playbook, a guide on how to use what we talked about, discussed correctly, how to remember it and not just forget it, I made you short notes on this whole video. I linked them down in the description as a simple Google Doc, right? Don't forget what we talked about. Use it correctly. Give those notes a look. And yeah, that being said, I'll see you the next time we talk, hopefully next week. And yeah, until then, stay very, very safe because we have to talk about that value.